Attention to all the Nickelodeon and Nintendo fans who are about to hear this sad fanfiction. This fanfiction will make you cry. This fanfiction is about the Zelda Triforce heroes dying. If you guys remember the Nintendo game Zelda Triforce Heroes, this will seriously ruin your childhood. Danny and Tucker were taking a walk with the Zelda Triforce. Danny was a big fan of Zelda. It's because he was a Zelda fan. And when he was younger, he used to pretend that he was Link, which is Zelda's hero. Meanwhile, in Danny's room, Tucker and Danny were playing video games until Sam came by as she was looking very sad. Then Danny said, "Oh, hey, Sam. Why do you look so sad?" Then Tucker said, "Yeah, Sam, what's wrong?" And then Sam tried to explain, "Well, I got very bad news for you two." And then Danny said, "Oh no, what happened?" And Tucker said, "Yeah, what happened, Sam?" Sam decided to explain, What you're gonna hear is gonna break your heart. It's your sister Jazz. She killed the Triforce." Then Danny and Tucker started to become shocked. "What?" said both of the boys. But then Danny cut Tucker off, crying. "Jazz, she couldn't. She wouldn't. I want to know why she would do this. Why does she have to become such a hater against Zelda?" Danny began stammering as fresh tears began to drizzle out from his eyes. Tucker sighed and said, "Hey man, you know how the Triforce were? Like how loyalty they are? And do you remember how the green one was?" he asked Danny. And then Danny said, Yeah, it was such a great leader, I guess. But..." Danny tried so hard not to cry as Tucker immediately hugged him. "I know they were such an inspiration to you." Meanwhile, in the living room, Sam immediately felt bad for Danny, but she thought of making a gift for the Triforce's grave. "Can't believe the Triforce died," Sam thought to herself. Maybe if the funeral starts for the Triforce, I will give them a nice bouquet of flowers, she thought to herself. At Danny's bedroom, Danny began sobbing more audibly. The tears began flowing out at a more rapid rate. Tucker hugged Danny tightly as he buried his face into Tucker's shirt. Danny's heart was starting to break as he sobbed violently. And then the funeral started. Danny's parents, Jack and Maddie, were watching from afar as they saw Danny crying. Tucker and Sam were there too, as Danny immediately hugged Tucker as he started crying. Sam brings out a little bouquet of roses for the Triforce to rest peacefully. "I know how you feel, Danny," said Jack to himself. And then Maddie spoke. "I can't believe our daughter would do this." The flowers in the grave they got were roses, petunias, lilies, and many other flowers with beautiful colors. After the funeral, Danny was making a drawing of the Triforce. Then he looked up at his Toon Link plushie, and then he starts hugging it as a little tear dripped down from it. Danny actually felt safe with the Toon Link plushie that he's holding. Then he remembered the Triforce. They will always be the greatest heroes in the world. The end.